Hello again, it's Shelby from the Boonslick Regional Library in Warsaw, and today I'm going to show you a few kids' Christmas crafts that you can do from home with just some things lying around the house, like this. The first craft I'm going to show you is a Christmas paper chain, and I have 3 different options for you to make. I have the snowman, the reindeer, and a Christmas tree chain. Now all you need for this craft is some paper. You can use construction paper or colored paper. You're gonna need some glue. You can use a glue stick, or I like to use glue dots if you have any of those, and maybe some googly eyes if you would like. And the first step you're gonna do is, for any of your chains, you're gonna start off with some strips. And you're gonna need quite a few strips, about 1 and 1.5 inch or so. And then you're gonna make a little circle. And with your strip, then you're gonna glue or tape or whatever you decided to use. You're gonna glue it together and make a little circle like this. And then to make your chain, you're gonna take another strip of whatever color you would like to do. And you're just gonna make another loop, but insert it into your first circle there and put it together to make a chain. Now, it's up to you how long you wanna make your chain. I made mine about 7 links long there. And then for your snowman, you will just put some googly eyes on there, or you can draw little eyes. And then I cut out a little carrot from orange construction paper and a black hat. And there's your snowman chain. For the reindeer chain, it's a little different. I used brown construction paper for him. I put some googly eyes. He's also 7 links long. I cut out a little red nose for him. And then for the antlers, I just used a brown pipe cleaner. And then I cut that up, and then I just twisted the antlers together a little bit to make the shape. And I taped them on the inside of that top chain just above his eyes. So that's the reindeer one. And then for the last one, the Christmas tree one, I used red and green paper, and I just made a pattern there of red and green. And then at the top, I cut out a Christmas tree. I decorated it with some red little circles of paper there. And at that top, I just had a gold foam sticker lying around that I thought I would put that up at the top for the star. And that's the Christmas tree chain. The next craft I'm gonna show you is a Christmas wreath. This is made out of a paper plate, some paper, and some little pom-poms. The first thing you're gonna need is just a basic paper plate like this. You're also gonna need some different colored paper. I used green. You can use whatever color you'd like. I used 2 different colors though, a darker shade and a lighter shade. And then I used some red paper for the bow, and I had some white pom-poms. You don't have to use pom-poms. You can use stickers if you would like, or any other decorations you might like to add to your wreath. So the first step is to get your paper plate, and in the middle here you'll see this ring. Most paper plates have a little ring like this. You're gonna need to cut this whole centerpiece out so that you have a hole in the middle of your wreath. Once you get that cut out, you're gonna need to go ahead and start making your strips. And I made my strips about 1 inch wide. And then once you get those cut out, you're going to take your paper plate and you take 1 strip at a time, fold it and wrap it around the center part here. And you can either tape it together like this, or you can glue it, or whatever you have lying around at home to safely secure that around that paper plate center. And then you're just gonna make a pattern of your different color paper all the way around. And if you want to keep it secure, because whenever I was making mine, these little loops like to go all over the place. So on the back here, I just got some Scotch tape and I taped them where I wanted them to stay. Once you get it all the way wrapped around your plate, then you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna just make these little designs to make them look like little ribbons. So you can make them wavy if you'd like. I like to make mine in little points. I thought that was cute, but you can do whatever you would like. All right, once you have your ribbon or your points cut out there, Next, you're going to put your design onto your wreath. So I made this ribbon out of some construction paper. I just made some loops there and then taped it on. You could do a gold star or maybe a snowman, whatever you'd like your wreath to be themed or decorated with, just stick that on there and it'll be great. And then I also had some pom-poms that I stuck on there just for a little decoration. And then I put a loop of yarn around the top here so that I could hang it from a door or maybe hang it on the wall. But yeah, I just had some yarn and made a loop, and there you go. And it's a beautiful Christmas wreath. All right, last but certainly not least are the Santa Watchers. Now these are like binoculars, but they're not. They're Santa Watchers because you use them on Christmas Eve to look for Santa. So all you need for this craft is a paper towel roll, or 2 toilet paper rolls works too. I also use some more construction paper to cover my Santa Watchers in. You don't have to use paper for this. You can use crayons to color it with, or markers, or you can even use paint. For mine, I did use paper just because it was quick and easy. And then the last thing you need is some string or some yarn, and this is just what you're going to use to secure your Santa Watchers, and that way you can wear it around your neck. Okay, so the first step is to take your paper towel roll. You're gonna cut it in half. Now, if you're using toilet paper rolls, you don't have to cut it in half, you just have to have 2. So once you have it cut in half, then you're going to need to color them, paint them, use markers, whatever it is that you're gonna use, or simply wrap it in your colored paper if you want to. If you're gonna do it this way, you're just gonna take your paper, align it there onto your roll, roll it all up, and then I just secured it with some tape, or you can use some glue if you want, to make sure that that paper does not come off. Once you have it colored or covered in your paper, you're gonna take your 2 rolls, and I used Elmer's glue to glue it together, and then I let it sit for a little while just so I can safely know that it's not gonna fall apart. So make sure you let that dry before you move on to the next step, which is to decorate it. What I did on mine is I took some pom-poms around the top, and on the bottom I had some jewels that I glued on there, and I had some more star stickers that I stuck on there to make it look nice and pretty. Then after you have your Santa Watchers decorated, you're gonna need some string. Now with this string, you're gonna have to do a little measuring. So you wanna wrap it around your neck, and then however long you want your Santa Watchers to hang from your neck, you're gonna wanna measure that length there and then cut your string to size. Once you have that cut, you're gonna need to take some tape, stick it on one end, and then if you can see on mine, I just taped it to the inside of that roll. And then you're gonna take the other end of your string and do the same thing. You're gonna put some tape on the end and tape it to the other roll on the inside, just like that. And there you have it. Now you have your very own Santa Watchers that you can use on Christmas Eve to look for Santa. Happy watching! Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you like these crafts, follow us on YouTube and check us out on Facebook for more awesome activities. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays!